Alright everyone, so I'm going to, basically what I gotta do before I can start running the trommel is I need to take this, this header box off and put that ring onto the trommel. It's either that or take the trommel off, and that's just, I don't want to deal with the chain and stuff like that. So I'm just going to take the header box off. It's just 4 bolts at the bottom. And then I'm going to have to take all this ducting work that I put on last year off. We'll see how that goes. And then I'm going to try to put that, I'm going to get that ring put on, and then I can put the header box back on. And I might have to silicone around the edges, but I brought the silicone, but I forgot my caulking gun. So anyway, I'll figure something out there. But so basically, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to set up the sluice box. And then I just have to make sure everything's good to go. Make sure this is level, or I'll start out level. I'll edit it if I need. I'll adjust it if need be. And then the sluice box at the right angle and make it level. And then just got to put some oil on the chain. Check everything else in the trommel. Make sure. I'm gonna have to do something with that gearbox. It's got a little bit of, might have some water in it, but I gotta check that out. But some of the oil leaked out a little bit at during winter, so the more oil leaked out, I guess that means water could get in. So anyway, I'm gonna start by lifting this off, and I'll see how that goes. I'm gonna use the backhoe here. Now I just need to take this piece off here, and then I can take this tool noodle off. I should be able to get the ring in there. And the idea of this is to keep water off that sprocket, because all these 3 rings that are on this trommel right now cost me like $1,000 when I got this thing done. So. All right, so I got the bracket for the spray, this side of the spray bar. Now I'm just gonna put the holes in for the 3/8 bolts in the in the ring, and then I can try to fit this distribution chute, and hopefully it fits good with the ring. So, because if it doesn't, I don't have a cutting torch or a plasma cutter. I'm pretty much stuck to angle grinder. So. I have these carriage bolts, but it's going to be hard to tighten them up inside this in the drum. So I think I'm going to take these machine bolts from here for these pieces and put it on here, because these carriage bolts will work fine right here. Although these might not work because they're too long, I think. Yeah, they're not going to work anyway. So I'm going to have to figure out how to tighten these. I forgot to bring a vice grip then. Alright, I will shut the camera off again and do a little more work, and then I will show you from there. I don't have an easy, well, I could charge the camera off my generator, but it's just it's not an inverter generator, it's just a cheap, just, you know, it creates power, obviously, but it's fine for running lights. I'm just not sure if these expensive cameras and stuff, if it'll do any harm to them, but. Alright, I'm just finishing up putting this ring on. I have one more bolt to tighten. I ended up finding a couple wrenches I had, a couple ratcheting wrenches, and I found this. This is a different kind of ice grip, but it seems to be working fine. So I just got to finish up this one more bolt, and then I got to try to figure out if I can figure anything for the silicone, because I got the silicone. I just don't have a caulking gun, so I'm going to try something, see if I can get it to work. Alright, so I got that on. It seems like everything should work perfectly. It's awesome. And now I'm going to go grab the silicone and see if I can get something to work here. Alright, so I found a way to get the silicone out of the tube. I just used the end of a screwdriver and pushed on the plunger. Anyway, so I got the ring on and got all the silicone on there, and I got this bracket back on, but this the ring is a little too wide for where the distribution chute is comes in on it. So but I figured out it will work if I raise the distribution chute up like a couple inches. So I just got to put a few spacers in right in here, just to raise the distribution chute up a little bit. And then I'm getting the sluice box set up here. I'll probably go to much, I think it's probably about 6 or 7 right now, so won't be out here for too much longer, but gonna try to get most of this set up and just ready, so I can, first thing tomorrow when I come out here, it'll all be ready to run and start running pay dirt through this trommel. I got all that to run right there. That's all tailings right here. So I got to run all of that. Alright, so I'm going to show you me setting up my sluice box here. It's not level yet, it angles, but I'm just going to put all the expanded metal in first. and everything in first, and then I'll get everything leveled out from there. Although I'm just thinking maybe I should level it out first. Might be a good idea to at least start it. Alright, so I have these little legs. They go on here. So this kinda, oh, this is gonna work okay. I kinda have a board like this going across. And these in there, like that. And I'm gonna have to level that out a little bit. Grab the shovel. I'm just gonna try to level both sides. Gotta come up quite a bit. Once you get it level, you want to turn both sides the same amount. Alright, so I got the first layer, I got this rug put in. It's got a rubber mat backing on it. Nothing can get past that point. Then I got the miner's moss. That's where the gold would get caught in. That. And then I put the, so I'm going to sand the metal on top and then the riffles on the bottom. So then I put this on the bottom. I grab the riffles. It's kind of, you kind of see how it goes usually. Because these riffles are kind of staggered a little bit. Alright, so it goes like this. Yeah. I guess you gotta take it up from the bottom and just kind of get it to fit. Basically like that. I'm gonna grab the other two pieces of miner's moss. Kind of the idea here is to not have to shut down very often. Just check it every time you okay, what's going on here? Trying to have to remember from last year. Let's go. Okay, yeah, that goes like that. Want to be snug. And this one goes like this. Perfect. Shouldn't really overlap, so I kind of gotta pull this one down a little bit. Pulling the rug down. Just like that. Then I can put the expanded metal in. And when you're doing this, you want to make sure you're wearing gloves because you will cut yourself on this expanded metal, and just some of this I didn't take the time to grind the edges, which might be something to do in the future, but to find some time to do that. Sometimes be patient with it. Mat kind of broke, I gotta fix it. I got expanded metal in there. So I got two more little pieces. That one goes to this one. In the right way. You want to catch it. I don't want it to flow over. Okay, and that kind of goes like that. Checking the way I'm doing this. Yeah, you want it to flow like that. Okay, now I have these cut probably away. These don't matter too much. And it'll cut the fit. What's going on here? This is the right way. So I guess I'm going to have to bring this down slightly. Like that. There we go. Now what I got to do is I got 2x2s to lay on here, and I got wedges to put into that. Make sure it's all even. Not overlapping itself there. Should be good. And then when you put those wedges in, everything just gets pushed down real tight. Alright, so I got all the expanded metal and riffles in, and I got these boards in here. So now I just have to take the hammer and just tighten them down. And like that. Give one more wedge there. Of course, doing this thing is gonna kind of make things unlevel, so you're gonna have to always go back and check the level and stuff. These are the ones I really want tight. You always end up breaking these, so you should have a lot of them. That one's kind of... wedging the sides a bit. Might work on that a bit before I run to check it out a little bit. But anyway, I gotta try to check that out. It's kind of, some of it's kind of being pushed out a little bit, so I gotta watch that. Anyway, gotta have one more wedge right there. Actually, I should get that done now. I should just take some of those out, and I don't want any spaces for any gold to get out of. I want to get these out. Just basically want to make sure that it doesn't push that out at all. I'm just doing it a bit. might have to eventually put something across here to hold these sides together, I think. I don't have anything here. Maybe a ratchet strap even would work. A few holes and ratchet strap across. Alrighty. Yeah, so I'm definitely not running any haters today. I'm gonna head back to town in about an hour. Anyway, so I'm just gonna get this kind of set up a little bit more. The sluice box should be ready, so make sure it's level and right angle tomorrow. So that should be good. So I have to grab my 2-inch hose and run it to here, to the 1.5-inch connector. I got a pressure gauge hook onto it. Then I got to put this distribution chute on. I think I kind of got an idea here. I got a piece of rubber, and I'm going to cut it, and it's going to make a rubber bushing or rubber spacer in there. Lift it up a little bit on both sides, and let's see how that works. Hopefully tomorrow all that silicone will be dry, and we can get this trommel fired up. I might have to put a better. See, I'm gonna have to adjust the angle on the trommel too, and then I'm gonna have to go adjust the sluice box again. But so we can see how this goes, and then hopefully see how this little backhoe is gonna work here. The only problem I can see is having a hard time filtering out the big rocks from with this backhoe.